We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Not a Game Report. I am, of course, Trex, and alongside me is the straight shooter who will always hit that barn.
What are you talking about?
You did Battlefront the other night because, you know, stormtroopers can't shoot the broadside of a barn.
I'm gonna allow it, but this is rough. Stevie B.
Just because you didn't get the reference, because I at least pay attention to what you do, because I care for you.
You say that as in like I don't pay attention to what you do, though. That's the question.
And where were you last night for my comedy show? Playing your video
Streaming
game.
Battlefront 2. That's the only reason why you know is because you were like, "Where's this motherfucker at?" Oh, he's live. Okay, I get it. That's the only reason why you know. Rude. Okay, so I want to start off the stream with a joke.
Comedy shows.
That is right. What do you call a cheap circumcision?
I don't know. What do you call a cheap circumcision?
A ripoff. Get it?
Oh, I got it.
A ripoff.
Woo! Ooh, all those failed vasectomy people out there are really gonna love that one.
Failed vasectomy people? The circumcision and vasectomy are two way different things.
Something's getting cut off.
What? No, there's nothing getting cut off in a vasectomy. What the fuck do you think a vasectomy is, bro?
Well, when a mommy and a daddy want to fuck each other, but they don't want kids anymore because they realize how a mistake it is, dad goes in and...
Don't make me get Heather in here.
Don't you do it. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man.
Rap Pride said, well, if folks don't show up for your comedy show, shouldn't they tell you more about the show?
16 people came last night, sir. So
that's dope.
They did not come for me.
I mean, does anybody? Ayo! I'm sorry. Listen, you've been setting them up for me, dude. Okay. And today in the Discord here, what am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to let them go? Because you know, and I know that's not an option. Thank you. Snip, snap, Michael Scott. Oh yeah. I don't know if you're in the office, but Jan made made Michael get like a vasectomy and then it reversed. The vasectomy again, and reversed again. This is fucked up. Vo said, "What up, boys? What's up, Vo? How's it going? We're just talking video games." So Trex is a regular comedian now, legitimately.
I am literally
in front of people and everything.
I'm the MC/host. I stand on stage first for like 5 minutes to try and get the energy started, and then I put on the first comic. And I told one good joke, so it was only like 1.5. But I told the one joke I prepared. It did work. I got one laugh, so it was good.
You one guy in the back like, ha! Yeah, that's all you need, though. That's all you need to make it feel good.
There's a lady in the first table.
Oh, still, it doesn't matter. Tempox said, "Did you see the Patreon stream a couple of minutes ago, Trex? They did a 30-minute stream on racial passives."
That's racist.
Okay, so this must be a DCO thing, right?
No, that's a Pantheon thing.
Oh, Pantheon. Okay, I thought Pantheon was like a group.
Pantheon's
a game.
Rise of the Fallen, a brand new MMO coming out from Visual People developers.
Wow. Vov says, Trex, I heard you were on live PD. When did you hear that?
When the fuck was I?
Honestly, you think that sounds like me talking shit, but I honestly have no idea what he's talking about.
He would know more about if I was on live PD than I do. I don't even watch that.
I mean, Showtime's been on live PD.
Yeah, we saw him
once, but that's it. He was in the background. Did you have an eventful weekend this weekend?
No. No.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I beat Borderlands 3. Thank you. It was Arwen. Congrats. So I beat a single player game. In your fucking face, Raph. In your fucking face.
well, it's not really single player, is it? Like, I guess it kind of is.
It is a single player game. It can be played with co-op, which really doesn't
We're
enhance anything.
we're gonna give you a passing grade, but we're not gonna be happy about it. Okay, I'm just saying.
I played the majority of the game single player. And I think I only had trouble with one boss, and he got nerfed. I'm like, well, fuck y'all.
Folks says C minus. That's right. I had a crazy weekend actually. Saturday, Heather and I went out for our anniversary, which was a lot of fun. I talked a little bit about it on stream yesterday, but I don't want to really go into specifics until she's here. I think it'll be a lot more fun. With you know what? There was no. It's funny because like on your anniversary nights and your wedding night, like a lot of times that doesn't happen because you're so tired from what you've been doing today. It's the only day after. I tell you what, I will tell you this story, and I'll try to keep it as PG as possible. You know me though. On our like the night of our wedding, we didn't because you're so tired, right? After you get married, you're so ridiculously tired. It's just a crazy night. But that morning, it was like, all right, we're awake now, right? And so we had a house full of people. Okay, the door's closed, to be fair, but we had a PG is for babies. Shut up, Vo. I was just kidding. I'm obviously that was like sarcastic because I'm definitely not going to keep it PG. Come on, man, follow along, Vo. So we had a house full of people because a lot of our wedding party was from out of town, so they were staying at our house. The door was closed a lot, but one of these assholes let my mother in. Okay,
Not me.
And it was like, I mean, it was about to go down. Like I'm talking about by go down, I mean go in. It was about to go in, and all of a sudden I hear, "Steven, it's your mother. Are you awake?" And I'm like, "Oh God, why is this happening?" Like it was the fucking worst. Oh God, I mean, I don't think I've ever had a boner killed that fast in my fucking life. Oh God, she just is yelling in the living room. I was like, oh my God, Heather looked at me like, what the actual fuck? And I was like, all right, let's pack and get the fuck out of here. So it was rough, man, but it was that's it. But I don't want to talk about the anniversary because I'm gonna do probably about an hour or so with you guys, and just her and I just doing a chill stream. Vov says, and now he can't do it without thinking of his mom. That's untrue, Vov. That is untrue. If it were true, I'd be celibate, and not an incel. I'd be just voluntarily I'd be voluntarily celibate. I'm just saying.
But not the bad kind of voluntary celibate.
Right, exactly. Yeah, there you go. So, and then Sunday I went to Charleston for Relis's daughter's birthday. I spent like all day down there. Everybody got to ride a horse except for me. I didn't even bring it up because let's be honest. As everybody can be real with each other. But it was fun to watch like all the kids be on the horse and stuff. And horse took all kinds of shits. And like Obi fucking was like, oh poop.
Oh no,
bro,
no,
yeah, dude, it was the fucking.
Him and Bash are going to be a dynamic duo right there, man.
No, they already are. It's already started. It's ridiculous. And then Monday night.
The fuck is that?
It's my envelope full of Star Wars tickets. Chuck.
Oh,
That's
those things.
Yes. Bought a bunch of tickets to Rise of Skywalker. I again had to argue with the people at the theater, letting them know that they will be selling tickets. They said they're not.
Stop.
And I said that they are.
So you mean to tell me that you went to the theater and they didn't know that they were going to sell tickets that night.
Right.
Fucking morons.
I had to be like, yes, you are. And they're like, oh, this one guy, we checked. A guy came in a little while ago, and we had to send him off because we're not selling them. I was like, I'm sorry for that, man. But you are selling tickets tonight. In about 5 minutes, your computer will go live with ticket sales. I was like, they're already in there. Your seats are already chosen, but in about 5 minutes, they unlock for me to be able to buy them. And they're like, nah. And I'm like, yes. Like we
this is not my first rodeo.
Right, yeah, this isn't the first time I've had this talk with y'all. Like, this isn't the first time I've been here. And so Bennett, right? So I went with Pat Benatar, right? And if you guys have been following along on the YouTube channel, he's been doing a lot of the reaction stuff with me. And he just bought Regal just started like their premiere pass, right? Where it's like it's like $15 a month and you can see unlimited movies or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just for Regal. And it says advanced tickets, right? And so like you can get advanced tickets. And Disney was like, fucking nah, dog. They were like, oh, it's not working for this. You could buy the tickets. We at that point we had confirmed. I was like, go ahead and try it, and it came up. I was like, I know it is. I know it's coming up. I told you it was going to. So I got to be smug as fuck about it. And but then he tried to use his thing, and it was like, nah. It's like it says on the site. It's like advanced tickets included. You can buy an advanced ticket for like the ticket you get that day can be an advanced ticket to a movie later on. And it was denied. So it was nice though because they gave him a free IMAX pass out of it. So I mean they made it right. Yeah. But the computer was just like nah. And I don't think it's the computer that was like nah. I think Disney was like nah, dog. That shit ain't happened. Aaron said, remember that one time at Walmart and it's Force Friday, but the guy said maybe in a couple of days. First off, Aaron, that was a Target. Okay. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that really pissed me off. A lot, Aaron. A lot that pissed me off. But I was not, I refused to have it. I was not going to have it anymore. I was like, no, we ain't going to take it. And I was like, I'm getting these fucking tickets. And then this happens every time I do this. They were like shocked. They were like, wait, how many fucking tickets do you want? Like, look back at me like, you joking? And I was like, I'd like 36, please. And they're like, to IMAX? Yeah. You know how much that's going to cost? I'm aware. I'm aware. So it was like 750 or 60 or some shit like that. It was a fucking ludicrous amount of money. I mean, the Force Awakens, it was over 1,000 because we had like 50 or 60 people.
Yeah, that was fucking deep.
So it was crazy. 36 in a row. Yep. Well, it's actually 2.5 rows. 2.5 rows draft prime. So. And I know they'd already gone online because when they finally were like started selling me the tickets, 2 rows are already gone, and I was like, all right, well, I guess it's already hit the sites. So, but yeah, that was fun. But I mean, it's kind of fucked up. Went over. Wait, what went over my head? You talking about your reference to Clerks? No, that's why in a row. That's why I said it like that. I totally got that reference. Come on, bro. I like Clerks is what helped form Stevie B into the ridiculous person he is today. Okay?
Calm down, Jay.
I'm just fucking saying. Fuck, motherfuck, noise. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. I got to.
No PG now.
I know that's right. PG's out the window, boys. But you know, you get no one really said it, but it's kind of inferred that the tickets won't go on sale until the trailer premieres, but that didn't happen. It was before fucking the football game even started. It's like 7:45, I think it went live. Epic Lugger said nerds and their jokes. Stop it. You're not wrong. So it was about 7:45, 8 o'clock. So we were home like way before the trailer started. We had enough time to watch an episode of the fucking Walking Dead before we watched the trailer. So I texted my dad And I was like, yo, you watching the game? And they started started trying to talk to me like I was watching it. I was like, no, Dad, I just need to know. Just text me when fucking halftime starts. he was like, oh man, it's crazy, 17-0. I was like, Dad, I get it, but just let me know if you. I just verifying you're watching it. I need to know when halftime starts. Just text me. It was ridiculous. He's like, is this one of those nerd things? Yes, pops. It's one of those nerd things. It is. So yeah, that was. I had a very eventful, crazy weekend. This coming weekend, I was supposed to work, but now I'm not. But I'm still on call, and I have to take the kids out somewhere for trick or treating. So this, it's by trick or treating, I mean like trunk and treat, like the churches they do the trunks and stuff, and they have the things.
Because pussies.
There's a couple. You calling me a pussy?
I'm calling the trunk or treaters pussies.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're giving out candy, I'm going. But then I'm also going on Halloween night.
As a true man.
I mean, if we're gonna double and triple and quadruple dip, like we've already got 2 churches lined up, a community center, and then our friends, Target Tony, as she's been dubbed on the stream. Target Tony lives in a pretty nice neighborhood, so I guess we're taking the kids trick or treating.
Is it nice?
Hello.
Is it?
It's nicer than anyone else I know.
Wow.
Have you been there?
Let me go outside real fast and tell my people in Irmo.
Have you been? They moved, right?
That I did not.
Yeah, they moved by me. They moved into that fancy place by Ridgeview. Not the summit, further Lake Carolina. They moved in that area.
That is nice. Yeah, you go there. Yeah,
I know that we refer to those neighborhoods as the full bar neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? That's where we get the full fucking bar. Vove says I'm handing out drugs at the barracks. This is a joke for Kendall reason. Okay. Well, we're gonna hope it's a joke. Okay, Vove, because we don't want you to hand out drugs to children. That's fucking crazy. So I'm glad it's just a joke.
I'll do it.
Okay. Anyway,
just to break the stigma that nobody's gonna hand out drugs, that costs money. Hey, I'm frugal, and I want to help the community.
Okay. So anyway, yeah. So we got again. I know you're just joking. Just a quick announcement. There's if you guys are interested, I'm not sure. There are 2 new YouTube videos up on the YouTube channel. It's our trailer reaction to Rise of Skywalker and our trailer discussion. Pat Benatar and I go through it like a fine-tooth comb on what's the name of that planet from Spaceballs? I can't remember what they call it. The 4th moon of something.
The 4th moon of shit.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. But yeah,
I'm sorry, it's British. Shite.
Thank you. We comb the desert, sir. I just want to see a tiny kid on acid. Vove, fuck, no, you don't, dude, because tiny kids are already pretty much on acid.
That's very true.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. You don't fucking want that, bro. I'm telling you don't. Just
my God, mixed in with the sugar too. Woo!
It'll be rough. It'll be rough. So really, just all we gotta do really is put on one of those fucking shows, right? Like, and I just have them watch it, and just be like the best episode of Yo Gabba Gabba they've ever seen.
Yo Gabba Gabba. Yes, yeah, boy, it sure is.
Learning letters is fun. Nah.
Heather, did Obi just make a complete sentence? Like, what is he on right now?
He starts doing like calculus.
He just quoted Shakespeare. He's reading Hamlet.
I know.
That's good shit.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend. I'm probably just gonna sit at home because I'm on call. I hate being on call. So
I know, Bobby. I know.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna take the kids out and then just come home and stay home. And if they call me while I'm out with the kids, I'll be like, I'm out with my kids. I'll call you back.
Hello, IT. I'm with my kids. What can I help you with?
Eric, oh my days. Hey, yeah, it's off to a great start so far, Eric. Well, I'm just saying, like, it's the Tony and Bobby. It's gonna be good. All right. Do you have anything else you want to go over? Or are we good? Oh, we're also gonna have the Soundwave video in the next couple of days too from the Soundwave Comic Con. So we're gonna check that shit out.
Yep. I upload them. He edits them because he has the touch.
That's right. But you have to put the text into the cosplay one. Okay, so no shit. That's right. Vogue says no shit. I had a private quote. Voltaire at his promote. Vault. Am I reading it wrong, or did you spell that?
No, Voltaire. It's
Voltaire. Okay.
But yeah, he is a. Do you remember that? Do you remember Billy and Mandy on Cartoon Network?
Vaguely. I don't think I ever watched it though.
Yeah, with the Grim Reaper. It was one of the song with the pumpkin. It was like one of the Halloween songs.
Right.
With that deep voice sounding dude.
I think so.
You hear it in the back of your head, but you can't really place it, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, he did the song for that. He is like he's a very super goth dude, and he has some great music. Some great music. He has a great voice. But he's always there for Dragon Con. Be sure to follow it. Next year, Labor Day weekend. Get your tickets now.
That's right.
And your hotel. Good fucking luck.
Oh, God. We do have some friends. Yeah, we do have some friends moving to Atlanta. I don't know if you know this or not, but Stacy and Sean are coming. They're moving back, and they're going to be living in Atlanta.
I thought they already moved.
They may have.
I think when she made that post, she already like, boom, we're here now. I was like, oh, this happened quick.
It's possible.
Oh my God, you're right. We can live with them. Yay!
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, man, let's do that.
All right, so before we get to the new releases, this is the part where I shame the people on YouTube for not coming and watching this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/NerdTheApocalypse. In the people on YouTube's defense, the past 2 weeks, it's been different days. It's supposed to be Tuesdays. We generally do it Tuesdays. We've been doing it Wednesdays, but we just had to verify with Ari to make sure we all get our schedules together. But I think we're moving it to Monday because your boy Trex is apparently working every Tuesday night from here on in for the rest of his fucking life. So we can't do it Tuesday nights anymore.
Sorry, not sorry at the same time.
Yeah, so I think we're going to move it to Monday nights. Probably.
We could do Sundays, but, someone has a family. And Walking Dead, but you can't miss Walking Dead, apparently.
Well, no, I generally watch it later. I watch it with Pat Benatar, and he's a fucking Hollywood big shot now, and he's so busy.
That's very true. Really proud of that kid.
Like he's been busy. Living Legend said, "What game is this shitty gameplay?" It's the game that your mom wrote. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. You know what this is. I love you. So if you're watching this on YouTube, come watch it on Twitch. It's either going to be Mondays or Wednesdays, but you can go to our Discord and you find out exactly when we go. But I'm almost positive it's going to be Mondays now at 9:30.
Yep.
Mondays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We're always talking them video games. And the video games coming out for the week. The video game news. Keep up on all the Bethesda and Blizzard fails with us. As we oh boy. We'll get to that. So twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. And come watch and have some good time. And then join in the chat. That's the best part, right? Is you get BS around in the chat. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on Trex's new release list.
I'll prep the saddle.
Oh my God.
Woo! Games coming out for this week as we are literally in the middle of the week. East Shade for PS4 and Xbox One on October 21st. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3 on PS4, October 22nd. WWE 2K20 on PC, PS4, and Xbox One on October 22nd. We'll talk about that later. The Park on Switch, October 22nd. Beholder 2 on PS4, October 22nd. Moons of Madness PC on October 22nd. Tangled Tower on PC and the Switch, October 22nd. Spin Rhythm XD, Steam Early Access on the PC on October 22nd. Nanotale, Typing Chronicles, Steam Early Access PC, October 23rd. Skybolt Zack on PC and the Switch, October 24th. Egress official launch on PC, October 24th. Dusk Diver, stop it, on PC, PS4, and the Switch October 24th and the 25th. Into the Dead 2 on the Switch October 25th. Medieval Remake PS4 on October 25th.
Medieval. No,
Medieval,
give that
sorry.
game credit where it's due. Did you ever play a game that was fucking fantastic? Okay. We'll have to watch the trailer later. Go ahead.
Medieval. Sorry.
It's okay.
October 25th, PS4 exclusive. Call of Duty Modern Warfare on PC, PS4, Xbox One on October 25th. And Outer Worlds on PC, PS4, Xbox One on October 25th. But that's not all, folks. Outer Worlds is currently right now in its own embargo review kind of a thing going on today. You could have caught all the action by Code Carnage, Angry Joe Show, and just to name a few. But of course, the game will be coming out on Friday, October 25th. But you could get early access if you go onto the Xbox Game Pass. You get it for free because it's part of the Xbox Game Pass with their subscription. And you can play it on October 24th at 7 o'clock p.m. Easternish.
And the reviews of it are really, really good. Everybody's digging this. It's getting a lot of people saying it's very, very good. Everybody's playing reviews and stuff. Yeah. What do you mean, well?
Well, you know me. I've seen the reviews too, and everyone's saying the same thing. So
What's that?
So you have to look at the outliers. And one of the things that...
Go.
Yeah, I know. It is certainly Fallout. It's Fallout in space. No doubt about it. It's from the Fallout New Vegas folks. And all the reviews have been... Some of the reviews have been... I will say the majority have been actually very positive about it. But you also, as much as you read on the positive, you also have to look at the negatives to really get a good look and see what's going on. Even some of the negative is not truly a hard-hitting negative response to it, but Eurogamer and even the Gamescast kind of funny Greg Miller, I listened to their Q on it, and at the same time, Greg Miller and Kind of Funny Games will be having a review on the Gamescast on Thursday's broadcast, and it was to them underwhelming.
Right. So this is all because Greg said it, right? This is where this is coming from. I know you. It's everybody's got positive stuff, but Greggy boy is like, well, it was underwhelming, and Trex is like, I agree.
I read the positives and I also read the negatives. I read them both.
Well, I don't know. I've watched three trusted YouTubers, and they all said it was very good. So.
Yeah, but the thing that Greg and even Eurogamer said about it was underwhelming because it was nothing new. There was nothing really new with it. So, by new, what I'm talking about is there's been many advances in gaming with how everything's been delivered to you, how story arcs go, and this one kind of went its direction and didn't really evolve itself, so to speak.
You're talking kind of gibberish right now. I just want you to know that.
It's not gibberish. It's exactly it. So I
just want to get this right. The game is exactly what people thought, set up exactly how they said it was going to be set up, and the story is well done. I don't know why I said well, but the story is well done. So it's literally, they literally came through on everything they said they were going to come through on. But we're still going to feel negative about it.
The negative about it is from their perspective. And if we played the game, we would have our own perspective. And as much as, again, we can talk about how everyone's been enjoying it. And even Code Carnage is enjoying himself playing it. And like, yeah, man, you're enjoying yourself. But you cannot just disclaim the other folks who are on the other side. And where for their feeling is, it's been underwhelming. Because there's really nothing new with it. There's no new advances. It's, in Greg's paraphrasing term, the developers kept their heads down and focus on what they were doing instead of actually looking to see what other folks were doing to make it better, to make it that step further. And I'm pretty sure the game itself is great. I want to play it. But I'm also understanding that this was also kind of basically Fallout in space. And as the person who really likes Fallout 76, being the only Fallout game, even from my perspective, just looking at it from what I've seen, it's, this is definitely going to be on that low bar, maybe a step higher than Fallout 76. But I really saw nothing. I didn't see anything different. And honestly, even with being honestly kind of that looter, not really a looter shooter, but like even Borderlands might be a little better than Outer Worlds, and that's because I've actually played it. I want to get Outer Worlds. I might not get it on launch day, but it is on my list to get it on Amazon, and I'll have a better perspective. But I've watched Carnage play it all day today. I liked what I saw, but it was just ringing in the back of my head that Eurogamer and Greg Miller were just like, it's nothing new. There's nothing that makes it stand out besides it just being the guys who created the best Fallout game. Which even that, I never played New Vegas, so. But I mean, the positive reviews are positive reviews, but always keep in mind that there's going to be some negatives, and you can take it with a grain of salt or not. But I'm still wanting to get it, but I am reserved with it, because I'm always reserved when it comes to these kinds of games, because I don't want to spend money.
Okay.
I mean, what did you see what's the positive that you saw in it?
I watched who is this young lady? I watched Thunderstone. She was very funny. I watched her stream it. And it's what you said. It's Fallout in space. It's got the comedy. You got your hub ship, and it's not fully open world, but it's a lot like a single player hub game almost, because like your ship is like your hub, and you kind of go to different places in the cities and stuff like that, but you always got to come back to your ship. So it's sort of like, I guess it's more like KOTOR, like because they also make KOTOR too. And the South Park game, the most recent South Park game. So which was fucking yeah. And so the humor's on point. I mean, it's exactly what I thought it was. So I mean, I get that, like, okay, so they haven't like developed a new genre of game. They haven't like broken the fucking mold or anything. When they announced it, it was from Bethesda, not Bethesda. Oh my god! See this? I got those fucking guys in my brain because I can't wait for us to talk about it. It's from Obsidian, and they, and when they showed it, it was like Fallout, and it was like it's essentially Fallout meets Firefly and it's essentially what it is. It's Fallout meets Firefly, and from what I've seen, it's exactly what it is. It's got the ridiculous humor. And it's got sort of a VAT system. I don't know. It's a little bit different. But I mean, it's exactly what it's going to be, and it's done well. It's not very buggy. I mean, it's a little buggy, but all launch games are fucking a little buggy.
It's 2019. You can't fix it. You can't fix anything anymore.
It's just how it goes. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I obviously haven't played it. It's not fucking out yet. Because I mean, and just so you know, I just want to give you a heads up. If you want to play this game and you're worried about breaking the bank, right now you can sign up for Xbox Ultimate for $1, and that includes the yeah, so that includes the PC. So you can play it for a month for $1. So I just want to give you a heads up on that.
Yeah, I was probably going to spend the $10 for the Game Pass for a couple months and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's only $1. So it's $1 for this first month. For the first month you get it. So there you go. Okay. But I mean, I don't know. Like it looks fine. It's exactly what I expected it to be. I mean, they didn't break the mold in gaming, but they never claimed to say they were going to do that. Like you're right. You said they didn't do it. They didn't do anything new, right? That was your biggest claim. Okay, and they didn't claim they were going to do anything. Who's claiming they're doing it?
It's it's not really an expectation either. The way I see this game is exactly how Marvel Heroes Online, because Marvel Heroes Online was developed by the creator of Diablo. He did nothing groundbreaking. All he took was Diablo and reskinned it to Marvel Heroes, to put Marvel Heroes in it. That's all he did. I see that in the same aspect for Outer Worlds. That these are guys who made Fallout New Vegas, and they really just reskinned it. That's how I see it on paper at the moment with what I've seen played. That it's I see and now I do say that the actual skill point. I saw the skill tree.
Yeah.
Ooh, that skill tree. That looks sexy.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna do the Game Pass thing and definitely play. I'll play it on the Xbox. So, the Christmas said it looks really cool, and I feel like it's Fallout in space. I mean, that's essentially what they claimed. But players could be happy just because it's not run by Bethesda. You're fucking right. Rapron said launch games that are a little buggy. Looks at Charlotte Flair going right round like a record. Yep. Wow.
That clip, that GIF and clip is too obscene
That
to
was
show
good.
on today's stream.
Yeah, we can show it. It's good though. Check the Discord. Is it on your Discord or my Discord? I can't remember.
It's on mine.
Yeah, so I can't remember which one I saw it on. Vo says, "What do y'all think about 76? The new weapon sales in the Atomic Shop?" Don't worry, Vo. We're gonna get there. It's coming up in the news. Don't worry. Well, just the whole thing in general. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the weapon sales. I'll have to talk about that. Yeah, hit us up, Vo. Tell us what you're talking about when you get there. It's like our first news topic. Tempoc TV. If you make a good game, you don't have to make something groundbreaking. I agree, Tempoc. Epic Lurker says, but it is a good game. New stuff is secondary to that. Again, agreed. And then it's mute at this point because neither one of us played it. So, I'll definitely come back. I'm probably going to stream it. To be fair, I don't know if I'll stream the whole thing with you guys because those games are really long. Well, I think the reviews I watched is about 35, 40 hours. But so that's a lot to stream when we have like a multi-stream that we focus on multiplayer stuff. So I only really stream by myself when no one else is available. So I'll probably play for a little while. I'll at least start it. Eric Willis says, "Why is Elizabeth Olsen my favorite? The Olsen now." I don't know where that came from, but because she's cool as fuck. That's why, Erica.
Well, that's a little left field there, buddy.
I know what's going on there, Erica. Vogue says finger gun. I don't know again. Okay, so here we go. All right, so do you want to move on? Do we going to do the news now, or is there anything else you want to talk about coming out?
No, that's kind of it.
There's one of these games you wanted to go back to, right? I thought.
No, because no, one of those games is in our news. It's in the news.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Sorry.
Because the Marvel comic, because we were talking about Marvel here. Okay, no, yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't last long enough for Elizabeth Olsen to be introduced into that game. Her skin, anyway.
Skin.
You know what I mean. Her character skin, bro. I'm still salty because I gave that game like fucking at least $100. Anyway. We're moving on. All right,
you do. All right,
here we go. I still don't have a thing. I got. Okay, let me try to think of something on top of my head. Oh God, and here's the news, guys. I got nothing. Oh God. All right, I gotta think of something off stream. Now time for the news. There you go.
I feel that's like your Jimmy Olsen impression. Like that's how Jimmy sounds in your head. Not black Jimmy, like old school white Jimmy. Yeah,
not the Supergirl version. Supergirl's on. What's up, dog? I'm fucking with my eyes right now. That's the Supergirl version. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about this Fallout 76 premium membership, my dude. What's happening here?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fallout First. Your subscription
balls membership. On these motherfuckers.
The subscription membership. For Fallout 76, an optional membership. The price is $12.99 a month, or $99.99 for an entire year. That, my friends, is a 36% discount on the price. He had to fucking mute himself. He's laughing so hard.
Bro, you can find the full game right now for less than
Let's talk about
what did they think was gonna happen? Go ahead.
Thank you. With the Fallout First membership, this brings everyone the private worlds, We've been wanting private servers for Fallout 76 since it launched, since its inception, since we actually had that first date over wine and probably a dumpster baby. With private worlds,
What the what?
what?
A what?
Oh, prom night dumpster baby. That was the joke. Prom night dumpster baby. Well, I never went to prom, so. With Fallout First membership benefits, you get the
Did that
private
make
server. It worked. Shut up. Keep going. Just go with it. So the private world is exclusive for the Fallout First members, but you can also bring up to 7 of your friends. Yay. So that's right. You and 7 of your close pals and buddies and groupies will be able to play in a private world all on your own. Now, of course,
you can already do that when you play the game because there's nobody fucking playing anymore.
Can I finish?
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you could be playing in the open world. Stop it. You can still play in the open world, and you can even grab your full group of up to 7 other players, and then transfer into your private server and play there if you want to. Now the kicker is, if the person who has Fallout First does leave, the other 7 do get kicked from that private server, and you're back in the open server. As long as one of the 7 other people have a Fallout First membership, that private server will stay active when the actual original leader leaves. So, first off, private servers, has been wanting for Fallout 76 for a long time, especially for mods. Bethesda is looking to bring mods into Fallout 76, and the private servers are one of the aspects to help bring that into it. I think they're wanting to keep the mods out of the open world, but allow it to be in the private worlds. But more information about that when they get closer to allowing mods themselves. This is probably... I'm not a big fan of up to 7 friends for it. That is technically an 8-man raid. Truth be told, it's basically how games are now, especially on consoles. It's eight people on a private server. That gives no intel whatsoever, or no reason to have kind of like a community building exercise that we try to do. Honestly, 8 people on a private server, that's our folks. That's kind of it. That's good. It's good. But for larger communities out there, the private server with the Fallout First membership, that's not really going to do it with only having 7 people onto that one server. Folks are definitely going to want more. When they announce private servers, I figured I'll be going like, oh, time to go look at those third-party server farms over there. Let's see if I can get myself a server here. And they went opposite, where they're going to actually keep the private stuff in-house. So, cool. Hopefully we'll see an increase of the 7 friends and bump it up a little bit, or maybe even see a 3-month membership instead of just the 1 month or a year. It's kind of weird. Your thoughts on private servers?
Okay, so that's probably the only good thing about this in the first place. But for them to be like, we're gonna allow you to mod the game. You know how like you modded and fixed our last game. We're gonna let you come in and mod and fix this one because we ain't doing that either. Come on, let's go.
They've actually made really improvements onto the game.
I'm just saying. Private world's cool. It shouldn't be $13 a fucking month though. Like that's the only reason why people would ever pay for this shit is so they could play. But I mean, when you jump on a game, dude, like how many people are actually on there when you go play? Like there's normally not. Like if you join,
it depends on the world that you join. Remember that because it's
right.
Connected.
But my point is, you can make a private server pretty quickly with 8 people. Like your own, like you get together and make it happen. I guess this is cool because like it guarantees it, but it's rough. Yeah. I don't know. It's cool, but I just think it's like this whole thing is just like a fucking ridiculous.
Well, also with the membership, you get a scrap box, which is an unlimited storage for your crafting components in your own new scrap box container. As far as I know, it's exclusive to the membership. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be available anywhere to their players. I'll try and read further down and see if I can find that. It also comes with a survival tent, a new placeable fast travel point with a stash, sleeping bag, and more for the basic needs. You also, as a member, get a stipend of 1,650 atoms per month to use in the Atom Shop. Now, also remember that most of the expensive stuff costs 1,400 atoms. So you're looking at really getting some of the expensive stuff once per month, and of course you can carry over. 1,650 is actually pretty nice. Also exclusive for members, you get the iconic Fallout outfit and unique items and emotes only available to members. So sorry, apparently I have to put my month and birthday and everything to actually apparently see. Nah, I don't have to see that shit. Apparently I have to see that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna read the chat real quick. We got a lot of people talking about this.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Tempock TV says, depending on how you feel on the game, the sub isn't that bad for someone who plays survival games and rent servers for those games. I usually pay between $15 and $20 a month for a server for a survival game, like 7 days of Empyrean. I'm not fond of Fallout 76, but the Prime sub sounds reasonable considering average private server costs more per month. But it's not how it was originally marketed, though. I mean, I get like that's how much it costs to run a server, but the map's not that big.
The map is big.
Well, it's not as big as like if we got Atlas, like well, I'm just saying, like you're renting server space to server space. Raph says, so regarding the sub for private server, raise his hand. Was that not basically the same thing y'all were doing for Atlas? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I bet lots of people. The cursor said, I bet lots of people get the membership since day one. People wanted private servers. They lost lots of players day one because of this. I bet this will bring lots of players back to the game. I don't know. I'm going to ask this question again. What on private worlds can't you do? Okay, so the difference is, right? Okay, I'll bring up Atlas. You guys brought up Atlas. I'll bring up Atlas. The difference is we get a private server in Atlas. We have full control over the private server. We can bring in anybody we want. Okay, and they're saying that, of course, that's coming. You know, it's coming. But right now, the only thing you're getting is the exact same game you get when you go and join and play. And it's just a basic server. Like, so you're just getting like your own space to play with your friends that you don't get to edit it, don't get anything. It's just a place you go and no other players can join. And like my point is like who's still playing this fucking game? I know there's people still out there playing the game. I get it. But like it's not like going to be so overly populated where like if you got with fucking Stevie B, Trex, and Ari, and we're like, oh, I want to play with those three. Let's all get on the server together. It's not like you're going to have trouble finding a place for all four of you to play together. Right now, the server rental is just that. You just get your own private area, which you could get playing the normal game by itself.
But in the
once you can edit it, sure, I get it. Like you can do all kinds of crazy shit with it. Is it worth $12 a month? That's on you. If you think it's worth that, then that's cool. Let's see. Epic Logan says, I buy to play games with optional sub. Hey DCO, they're talking shit about you. There's a big difference. There's so much more shit in an MMO. You cannot compare Fallout 76 to an MMO.
Yes,
it just is. I disagree with you wholeheartedly. Vo says they needed to use the rest of the planned free DLC. Yeah, that's why they pushed it back because they're launching this and they need their money. The person says, but right now, as the game is nothing but PvP, people running around, which pulls others. Oh shit. Sorry, I can just go down. Pulls other players away from playing. My point is, you can just switch around and you'll find somewhere where there's nobody at. Okay. Has that personally happened to you, Kirst? Have you been in fucking Fallout 76 and be like, I can't play?
Yes!
Yanked? No.
Yes!
When the game first came out, sure.
It still happens. I was on the game for 30 minutes. Just looking at stuff, trying to get my bearings again. Pew, pew. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, sure enough. Level 356. Level 356 ganked me. Okay. I'm like, well,
if
cool.
If not getting ganked, if $12 a fucking month is worth not getting ganked, that's fine. Was with Trex with hackers falling. So, well, that's fucking different. That's bullshit, and that's like they need that. That's fucking Bethesda to get goddamn hackers out of the game. That's ridiculous. Epic, like, it depends on the MMOs. Some have tons to do, while others have little to do. If it's current content, yeah, but like, what the fuck does Fallout 76 have to do? Like, they haven't released this big content pack they showed us. Like, that's still not out yet. It's been pushed back.
Yep.
You're literally paying for the private server, and if that's what you're up for and that's what you want to do, that's cool. But that's it. That's all you're paying for. Because you get some Adams, man, but their Adams store is fucked. No, like if you support that Adams store and the ridiculous amount of money that they charge for all that stuff, you're crazy. And you could disagree with me all day long, but you're crazy if you support something like that. You paid for the fucking game.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a free-to-play game that you bought. You spent $60 on the game. You can't shit on a model like Battlefront 2 when it first launched because it was shitty. Okay, the Star Wars fanboy right here. It was shitty. Mm-hmm. You can't shit on Battlefront 2 and be like, no, Fallout 76 is different because we suck Bethesda's dick. Okay, now, you can't do that. It's not the same thing. And to be fair, there's also way more content on Battlefront 2's launch than was on Fallout 76 launch in the first place. And if you want to compare those two.
Okay.
Just saying.
The Adams store is a bit of a joke. I don't really support the refrigerator that they added, and Bethesda's already come out and said that they're going to relook at the Adams store and actually remove items that really don't belong there. I was online just looking at the Adams store again, and I was actually about to buy some armor, the armor skin with the 4 horsemen, because that death looked fucking hot. No, war looked hot. Yeah, looked good.
Vov said also they listen to their fans. I think you're referring to Dice at Battlefront. Yes, I agree with you. The game is. I mean, if
Bethesda listens to their fans too. There's not a developer that's
not really. Okay. I said I don't know. I have to I respect you. I love you, but I think you're completely wrong on this.
Have you looked at what Fallout 76 has brought? Have
you
looked at the new updates that has been given?
Since launch?
Yes.
You mean that? Yes, they've made it a playable game. A game that launched at $60.
Yep.
They've made it worth playing. They haven't released a game that deserves a subscription model for every month.
This subscription model was going to come one way or the other. It's bad and it looks terrible in our eyes because at this time, this was supposed to launch with Wastelanders. This was going to launch with it. This was going to happen either today or it technically should have actually released with Wastelanders next year. This is definitely not a ploy to we really want their money. This was an idea that was coming. This is an idea to actually afford the private servers so Bethesda can keep it in-house. Or Bethesda could have outsourced it to the many other server farms out there, and they decided to keep it in-house. And I don't know if their servers are going to be capacity for it, but, good luck to them. But Fallout 76 is just like No Man's Sky. It was an expensive game. It was a base game. And I got my money's worth. There is a lot to do in Fallout 76. It's a survival. It's a survival. I don't
think it's fair to compare No Man's Sky to Fallout 76. Fallout 76 came from AAA developer. No Man's Sky came from an indie developer.
That's very true.
There's a big fucking difference. There's a big difference. There's not you can forgive an indie developer. You should not do this with it. It's not. Stevie B, they just need to make Fallout 76 2.0 a Vault Reborn. Exactly. I'd play that. Vov says, what have they done for apparently Vov is the only one that understands what the fuck I'm saying. Tempock TV says, no, Fallout 76 I didn't like. I think it launched badly.
Yeah.
It isn't that great quality, but the idea of charging for private servers isn't that out of the normal. I said that. I did say that. I'm more outraged at their Atom store than their reasonable sound and idea that more survival games do it. It's just more survival games don't provide the private servers. You have to go to a second party for them. Bethesda just keeping it in-house at a lesser price than most private server companies. Okay, so I agree. If a private server is what you want,
yeah,
then that's cool. But the 8-player limit kind of blows. Okay, it's like you just said. Yeah, it's like you said earlier. It's like we couldn't really play with y'all if we want to.
We could.
If we all got on. Okay, so if me, you, Ari, Showtime, and Shane Jones got on, that's 5. So we can only bring in 3 other people. That's kind of shitty.
And
I
that
mean,
would literally
I'm not
be the
saying,
amount of people who joined us for Atlas.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, but what if like tomorrow we blow up, and like, all right, pick 3 people. Like, it just kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't. The play limit is, but it's whatever. I mean, but if that's what you want to do, it's cool that they offer that. And if like that's why you're spending the money, that's cool. But it just doesn't seem right. Votes and Crusader Kings fans around. Yeah, people who love to role play can't do what they want to do. Okay. I mean, I get it, but like,
Fallout 76 having a subscription model was not out of the norm for me. And I made a post about this on Twitter too. Everyone comparing it to PS Now, Xbox Game Pass.
People are okay. We can argue. We've argued about a lot tonight, but are people really doing that? Like, because that's
how
like,
every person laughing and dismissing and really just trolling the fuck out of this Fallout first. That's their first go-to. It's like, how are you gonna be more expensive than Netflix, than Apple Arcade, than PS Now? Let's go ahead and get this out of the water right now. This is not a service, like an actual broad company service. This is a subscription to a game.
Okay, so if anybody that says that or that don't understand the fundamentals of it, they don't get what they're for. You're paying for a private server. Okay, let's be honest. You're paying for a private server, and then you're getting this other shit that you honestly should have for free for playing the game. This is fucking the 510, the fucking scrap box icons and emotes. You should fucking have. You should be able to get all the icons and emotes somehow in the game. Ranger armor and outfit. That's I mean it's a fucking you should be able to earn it in the game. That's stupid. That should be a thing to give for subscribe. But see, this is stuff you get. Do you keep the Ranger armor outfit after you stop paying for the first month?
Yes.
It's kind of crazy. Let's see. You're obviously not keeping your. Well, I don't know. Maybe keep your 510 scrap box. So it's like, hey, buy all this stuff at once. I don't know. It's just I don't know. The Kurt said you have to look at the past Fallouts. Every game was single player, and people still play those games today and have lots of fun with it. When you add in where everybody can join the same game, you're playing and adding PvP and focus more on PvP at the start of the game launch. It would be like taking Borderlands 3 and having it to where 100 people can join any game and add PvP to it. You lose the core of the game. The sub is more or less the private server rent. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with that, and there's no, I'm not disagreeing with anybody on that. 10 o'clock TV, you want to see outrageous? I heard, oh my god, mobile Call of Duty has a well spin, basically a loot box for a cosmetic that costs $100 for the last spin of the wheel. That's
actually very accurate.
Yeah, no, I think I've like read the title of something on, I think it's on YouTube or somebody did a YouTube video on. But yeah, so like if private server is what you want and you're buying this for that, that's dope. But like, I just don't. I think that it's like very. I'm trying to find the right word to use here. I think it's very like ballsy to like offer this at this point when your game is still fundamentally nothing. Like everything that you've said you're going to put into it, that were like people were like, okay, I can get into that. This is what it should be when it fucking launched a year ago. But it's still in there. You're pushing it back, but you're fucking spouting this bullshit, and it's like, wait, where's the stuff you said before? This is just you trying to get us to sub. What the fuck is that about? It's just dude, it's infuriating. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I just don't think it's a good model.
Well, it was either gonna be furious either way. They were going to announce this with the Wastelanders, and either people are going to be really happy, or people are going to still see the same way. It's like, oh, it's Bethesda just cheating us out of more money for bullshit. Or this could be pushed back again, still for Wastelanders next year. But the downside for it was we weren't going to get private servers until 6 months later. So it's either get the private servers now and laugh at the subscription model, which, yes, is basically paying for a private server very cheaply, I might add. Or we're going to have no private servers for the next 6 months and wait for it to actually come out with the next DLC. And Fallout 76 does have a lot more content inside of it now after a year within it. And Wastelanders is turning out to be their biggest DLC, with the fact that we're opening up a brand new vault. Human NPCs are actually coming in now. And one of the big things about it is they're having to tweak a lot of the custom dialogue that these humans will be interacting with. So I'm excited for Wastelanders. I am a little excited for this because playing for a private server I'm perfectly okay with. And because if I just have to play by myself, like, fuck it, I'll play by myself. I'll just do all the shit that I want to, and it really becomes a single player game.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop setting them up for me, man.
No,
You gotta stop. This is the second time just on the stream.
It's gonna happen. It's all night, baby. All night.
I know. Armin said, speaking of COD mobile, people are getting wrecked with people using mouse and keyboard on their phone. They did just have Bluetooth. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Bubba said, don't even get me started on Wastelanders. The NPCs should have been there from the start. I agree with that 100%, Bubba.
I disagree 100%. Fuck human NPCs.
It's human MC incoming porn mods. Oh man. Okay, I'll get a private server.
This being my first Fallout game, I in my MMO background, I don't want to fucking talk to anybody. Let me listen to that Overseer voice tape all over it. Let me just get all my shit by listening to people. I don't want to talk to nobody. Just let me go out there and just do my shit.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you're the minority, and you have to. Man, everybody that jumped on Fallout, and I don't mean minority, like, you know what I mean? Well, yeah. Like, because most people that got Fallout 76 were like, fuck yeah, like multiplayer Fallout 4. And that was not it at all. And so I can understand why you would like it personally from your perspective, but you can understand why everyone from like a Fallout 4's perspective that played it are like, what the actual fuck is this?
Yeah. And that's what also folks need to try and also understand with that as well. Just like there's not every episode in DCO is going to be for me, not every game is going to be for every Fallout player. I mean, yeah, there's definitely going to be some bad Fallout games, 76 is included, and that's it. It's like Fallout 4 didn't appeal to me, but Fallout 76 it does appeal to me, and so this is my game, and all the negativity around it was definitely a bad launch. The human NPCs, people wanted that multiplayer Fallout 4, and because that expectation was not met, it gets shit on. And it's...
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's because it was like fucking mega buggy as well. Like, you could literally find the room that the best guns.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was...
Like I said,
it was a bad launch. It was very buggy, and even to this day, you can't go without a game without being bugs, and we're going to be talking about some fucking bugs in a moment.
I know, right? The first one said, yeah, the game at launch was very bad. I agree with that. Was the same with Atlas, and they have changed a lot since. I want to jump back in that and see what that's like now. Epic Lurker said, why are people stuck on human NPCs? We had them in a nuclear wasteland if you're the first people going out. People are stuck on human NPCs because of the previous Fallout games. Like, I get the story was you're the first person going out into the vault, like you're leaving the vault, but like, it doesn't resonate with people, right? They Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas, they've all played these 3 games that are exactly like this, and it's touted to be a multiplayer version of that, but now it's also not like them anymore. And I don't think that was marketed well enough for people. I mean, I know they fucking said like there's barely anybody out here, but like I just think it was like very overwhelming for people because they didn't find a good enough replacement. The radio stuff that just wasn't a good enough replacement for the people that were wanting that. Vote said it would have been a better co-op with an NPC. I mean, I agree with that. I mean, it's like kind of like Borderlands, right? Like imagine playing Borderlands if it was just like fucking the dude shooting at you the whole time and there was no story. Like that would be terrible. Yeah. The cursed one says the NPCs was one of the best parts in Fallout 4. What you pick will make the game change around you. Not sure if all that happens 76. I don't think it will, just because of the online aspect.
With the dialogue changes that they're having to make, it's actually going to be depending on your choice. So there actually will be different dialogues depending on what you choose.
Right, but I don't think the dialogue choices are going to have very an effect on like the overall. Well, I guess it doesn't really in the other Fallout games.
Yeah, it really just depends on seeing how it goes.
Yeah, Vo says because organizations were there, Brotherhood was there. I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it, Vo. Like that's cool. And hopefully Fallout 76 introduces something like starting the Brotherhood. You know, like you're part of it. Was the Brotherhood wasn't in Fallout 76, right? Like that didn't exist yet, right?
The Brotherhood was always the Brotherhood, and I think like the Raiders were mentioned in some of the areas.
Okay. Epilogue says so. It's just people being people, not listening to what they were being told. I mean, yeah. I mean, yes and no, right? Yes and no. Like they got told they're no NPCs, but like I guess people assumed that there'd be there'd be a good alternative, which to them there wasn't. The person says, but you was not the only vault, and some people were never in the vault when the bombs fell. That's very true. Like there are a lot of people, and you hear all that in like audio logs. It would be cool to actually meet a few of those people. Timpok TV. Well, technically everyone else left the vault ahead of you, and then died, and then you left the vault. That's true. So like some of those people could still be alive. Vogue says no people were there and they all died. It doesn't make. But I mean, I kind of get it. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. Like if you're down for it, that's cool. I jump back into Fallout 76 every once in a while, just kind of wander around and shoot some shit. But I haven't beat Fallout 4 yet, so like I just rather jump on that. That's just my thoughts on it. So
yeah, Fallout 76 is my Fallout. I'm okay with it. Like I said, being in the MMO aspect, having to talk to this NPC, go farm this, and then go back to talk to the NPC, fuck that. Just ugh. Like I just want to go and shoot, man.
Well, I mean, do you feel that way about Borderlands? Like, do you think that like if it was just like shoot the mutants over and over and over and over?
I honestly barely paid attention. The dialogue was pretty cool, but I really just tuned a lot of the NPCs out. Like as soon as I found that I could especially just like walk away from a conversation and just hear it overhead, I'm fucking gone. Like I am just gone. I got better shit to do than stand here and literally just listen and watch the words on the screen, just what you guys are doing. I don't want to stand here. I want to go do other things. And so I walked away. All of a sudden became quiet. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's cool. Like, and it comes into the radio. It's like, by the way, it's like, oh, you have this? Yeah, let's go with this system. Just drive around and listen to them talk. It's like, cool deal, man. Yeah, if you guys just keep talking, I'm going to go do my shit. Faster the better. So NPCs in games, I'm out. I'm just done with it now. Just literally just give me a little fucking radio and then I'll be fine. I'll be happy.
Well, that's you. I mean, obviously we can't judge you, but I mean that's not the general feeling towards that kind of thing. So
and at the same time,
so
they said that this is going to be a different Fallout, and Vove is apparently definitely here as a Fallout diehard. This is not your Fallout, and that's okay. You may okay, and that's that's the thing that everyone has to understand. This is not their Fallout.
Well, see, for you to make a comment like that, it's rough because, right, like you say, it's not your Fallout. Your Fallout is a single-player Fallout. The multiplayer Fallout's for other people. The Fallout that you've won to play Fallout with friends forever, that's not for you. That's for me. That's for someone who's never played Fallout before. That, you understand how that would come across like negatively to Fallout people who have been into it, like the past 3 games. You know what I mean? You understand how that wouldn't resonate well with the Fallout fan?
I do, and they can get over it. That's a cold, honest truth. I respect the little fans of the Fallout franchise, because obviously it's kept going, and even as game developers, they sometimes will change the aspect of a game, change something to bring in new players. Playing DCUO, playing World of Warcraft, they've made a lot of changes that I have never, ever liked. But it brings in new players because it's a new feeling, different feel, and it brings in those new players. This is that aspect of Fallout where I have all the Fallouts on my Steam library. I have them all. Never really had time to play it. And never had that itch to do it. Fallout 4 a little bit, just a little bit. But Fallout 76, on its inception, is like, oh, it's an MMO-ish style game? Let's try this. Let's do this. And everyone, and even those folks who knock 76, outright, understandable. Can't really argue a lot about it. But at the end of the game, at the end of the day, does a player have fun with it? Yes. I make fun of Marvel Heroes Online a lot, but players did enjoy it, and cool deal. You enjoyed it. More power to you.
Vote said, but it's not okay. They sold it to loyal fans. I mean,
they sold it to everybody. Loyal fans wasn't just them.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you're like a diehard Fallout fan, they say, "Oh, we got Fallout Fallout and the whole fucking crowd cheers because they play Fallout. Like that's the loyal fans. You can't tailor it to a new customer base, and they didn't. They tailored it to Fallout fans. They tailored it to people who enjoy Fallout. $10, and people did survive the bombs like New Vegas. Honest heart and notes from the. I love you. You guys are fucking into this lore, dude. Like I'm not like that about. Whoa, DCU isn't mentioned. Thanks, Arwen. Yes, we did mention DCU. Arwen gets excited when we mention DCU. The person said that is what's good with the membership. You can both at the same time want to play solo or play with friends. Both are a check. Okay, I you know what? I agree with that. Kirst. So you got to ask yourself: is it worth, playing a Fallout game, a single player Fallout game? Essentially, is what you're saying. For $12 a month, for the next
13.
6 months. So are you cool with spending? Played over the year. Are you cool with spending? $140, $150 to play the single player version of Fallout 76. If you are, that's cool. If you're, it's just fine.
Yeah, it's completely optional.
Yeah,
like I said, no one's playing the game.
Right, I know. Vo said, but WoW stayed semi-true to their playstyle. He's got a point. Epic Logan said, well, I mean, if you compare WoW Classic to this, it's definitely didn't. Epic Logan. One must always research what they are buying rather than just going by past games. Otherwise, you end up buying Command and Conquer 4.
No, you do not talk. No,
we're not. Epic, I'm skipping that. You're correct, Epic, but I'm skipping that because you triggered everybody. Bob says, literally said, y'all want Fallout with friends here. Then we got a game that we did hardly play at launch. Now, what a monthly payment for me. Hold on, let me read.
You're. I feel like with that statement, you're making it seem like it's mandatory. The membership is not. You don't have to have this membership to keep playing. It's
as much as I want to. As much as I want to argue with Trexville, I agree with him on that statement. It's not. You don't have to do it to play it.
There was actually a lot of people who had that thought process on Twitter today when this was announced. So I'm now having to pay a membership. Like, no. It's optional if you want the private server. It's optional, completely optional. You hear that, MMOs? Optional.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. I've played Fallout from Fallout 1 through New Vegas. I'm just saying, on a heavy AAA release month, it would be nice to go free to play for a month and just get on every once in a while and do some basic shit than having to keep paying. I'm just saying. Vove, to be stable to play with friends. Well, I mean, if they didn't introduce it, you're still playing the same game. They're not giving you private servers for free, Vove. I'm not trying to, I don't want to shoot you down here, but you're not gonna get private servers for free. It's, as much as I'd love that, but they're not doing that. The Chris says 20 a month is not bad. Only one player has to have for others to join. So I have membership in 7 hours without membership. Still can join my server. That's cool. Maybe we will, Cursed. Maybe we all will. Let me know when you get it. Epic Library says, but they offered it, therefore it is required. I agree with you. Listen, as much as I would love to fucking go back and forth with you guys on this all night, it's fucking 11 o'clock. We've got a bunch of more shit to talk about. I got to move on. Vov says, okay, last thing. This is the last thing I'm going to read from the chat about Fallout 76. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for an authentic Fallout experience like they promised. And to be fair,
I don't remember they promised that.
They did promise an authentic Fallout experience. What's
the idea of it's authentic? Because everything I've seen from Fallout 76, it's Fallout 4. The only thing missing is talking to Mary Sue and talking to Harold and talking to a black cowboy.
Well, that's one of the authentic things is playing with the NPCs. And Heather just walked in. I think she's going to bed. What's up?
I'm going.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
It's getting hot in here.
Don't take your shirt off.
Oh.
I can't take my shirt off because of Twitch TOS, though.
Oh.
Okay. You going tonight?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Moving on. Oh, man. Coming here from IGN. Oh, 2K just needs to stop making sports games. Woo.
Where did you add? Wait a minute. You're skipping around, bro.
I did because I didn't want this to actually end it.
Okay. You gotta tell it, bro. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'd rather end on one disappointment than this big travesty here.
Eric Wallace says goodnight. Damn, she said fuck you back, Eric. I'm just kidding. She didn't say it back.
Fuck you and your Hawkeye 10. I heard it.
No, fuck her.
So,
And her Iron Man 10.
oh. So, WWE 2K20 launched. And as all of us here are, oh shit, dude, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Put it back.
I had to stare her down. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Keep going.
They're just all down. W2K20, as we all know with wrestling fans, the 2K, ever since 2K actually bought it, it's not been the best transition, or for the past, 5 years? And 2K20 is probably the worst. As we, we didn't report because we weren't around yet, but for the wrestling fans out there, Ukes Interactive has been the top brand for WWE games to make the engine, to actually really make the game. And this is the first game that Ukes Interactive is not part of. That contract is done, cease, whatever, it's out. So, what do we get? We get a new hashtag that lasted for, I think it's actually still going, for almost up to 48 hours with hashtag FixWE2K20. This may seem familiar because a couple of months ago, there was a Fix NBA 2K20. And boy diddly, did this one was fucked. Whew. So, if you want to even look at the difference of graphics, first off, from 2K19 to 2K20, this is a nice representation of John Cena.
What the fuck? Yeah, this is like you know, this is like when the Xbox One and PS4 were coming out and they were showing you the difference between that gen and the new gen. Like that's what this, except reversed.
We went backwards. We went backwards hard. If you actually look this hashtag up on Twitter, it will blow your mind the amount of bugs that are in here. It is outstandingly bad. And actually, dare I say it, horrible. Because one of the other issues was because even folks actually asked about, man, was there even a day one patch to fix a lot of stuff? There was a day one patch. This is after the day one patch. And IGN confirmed. It gets worse, and thanks to all of the greatness of all these tweets and everything, and I'll see if I can try and blow this up for you folks. Let's go to Twitter real fast. And this is an entrance to show you 2K19, 2K20.
When you get done with this, I'm gonna need you to scroll down and look at this fucking rock picture. Bro, stop it! That looks so terrible.
So bad.
What are they doing, man?
What?
Why? I don't.
Now, I'm not going to show this one because this is actually about a minute long. But in this match here, there's a steel stairs in the middle of the ring. Bayley was nice enough to pick up Ronda Rousey for a powerbomb onto the steel steps. Going for the powerbomb, the steel steps. Here's the ring. It goes through the ring as Ronda hits the stairs. And when she hits the stairs, you still hear the everything in the ring still shaking the entire time.
Bruh, just play SmackDown, just bring it at this point.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yo, scroll further down and look at this fucking image, dude. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the creative character? You guys do you like horror? What is this? What is this? No quality control ever. This is some nightmare fuel.
Bro, I'm legit frightened right now looking at that. Like I'm legit. What the fuck, dude? I don't even know what the fuck is happening in this. I don't even know what's going on. Like, how did you get your mouth like that? For like, oh my god.
Carlin Carnage, I want my character to look like that. No, you do not. No.
Arwen said Spooktober. The closer said, I saw them do that live. It was amazing.
So at the time, 2K gave a following statement to IGN about when Visual Concepts, which support the development on the WWE game franchise since 2K14, took over full developmental duties for 2K20 from Yuke's. This is their statement. 2K20 will be developed by Visual Concepts, who have worked with Yuke's on the development of the series since 2K14. As we continue to invest in the 2K franchise, we've seen the Visual Concepts team display incredible passion, talent, and commitment to the future of the series. I think we killed it. We thank Yuke's for their years of partnership and are excited to see what the Visual Concepts team brings to the franchise moving forward. It's not looking like a bright horizon, folks. It's not bright. But these are just visual. These are gameplay. You could also see a lot of bad shit on the Trexlite Discord and our CCF general chat, because it is bad. It is terrible. And this was already a wrestling game that I wanted to pick up. I couldn't because of my adulting, and I will have to say, look into a mirror and look an adult Mike and just say, thank you. You saved me from a horrible, horrible wrestling game. And the thing that wrestling fans are now out there asking on Twitter, when's that AEW wrestling game coming out? And please,
I even got that reference. I even got that one. I got that reference. Raph Prime says, by the way, can we just appreciate visual on this one? And that has lots of visual glitches.
Visual Concepts, visual glitches. Slogan.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Okay. Do better. It's like they just get perpetually worse. Like, I can't believe that's a fucking image of the world. Guy's so pissed. He's like, they've been making this fucking guy in video games for 2 decades. How the fuck is this possible? I think, what is with that rock picture, dude?
Oh my god, yes. Yeah. The best, one of the best lines for this, like, here comes the Rock? Nah, that's Maven. And
I know, like, who is he?
That's not the Rock.
It's just fucking PS2 Vin Diesel looking at. Oh my god! Bo says, "How do you mess up one of the most popular options in wrestling?" I don't know, man. Like this is like there's no way they didn't look at this like play test and go, "Fuck!" Like someone in 2K just like, just fucking put it out. Just put it out. Maybe they won't notice. Okay.
Okay. There's been a number of glitches coming from the campaign through the story mode, through the creator wrestler, through the creator entrance, through the titles, through the gameplay, through just the entrances themselves. This is the worst 2K game for worst W2K game, and that's saying a lot because there have been some bad 2K games, and once again it falls under. We do not need a new fucking game every year. Take 2K19, call it the whatever the fuck you want to call it. Take it, make it into a dynasty. Give me updates on the DLC. Give me updates on wrestlers all the time. Take them to the fucking mocap. Do not give me some new shit. We don't need a yearly sports game. All you need is that one, you settle on it, update graphics wherever you can, and just give us DLC rosters. That's all you have to do. And the developers still won't get it through their head. We've had a horrible NBA game. Now we have a horrible wrestling game. Thank fucking God 2K does not touch Madden. And God forbid, was Madden even bugged? What, did Madden have bugs with it from EA?
I don't
we
know.
they got loot boxes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Special gifts.
I know. Raprom said sad part is there's some great stuff in the game this year. Vove said because game developers can just do pre-orders. I mean, Vove, you know what? You're right, but there's going to be a point in fucking time where we stop it. Like, I've already stopped. The only games that I pre-order right now are games that I know play regardless if they're good or not. Like, okay, so like the RE2 remake I pre-ordered, let's be fair. The reviews could have been like, this game is absolute fucking trash, and your boy's still gonna fucking buy it, right? Those are the only kind of games I pre-order anymore. Like for this season, the only game that I pre-order right now is Jedi Fallen Order. But I only pre-ordered that after I watched some preview stuff on YouTube of like people that have played it. I watched a lot of gameplay like before I decided to pre-order it. And also I'm like a Star Wars fanboy. Vo says Stevie B, leave Mike alone. I'm sorry. I get very fidgety, dude. Like I get like I don't know, man. My hands go like I'm a talker, so I got like pull and I'm sorry if it's fucking up the sound. I do it when I'm streaming alone too. I'm really sorry. My bad, dude. If it makes like a bouncy sound, I'm so sorry. I need to stop. I need to like work on that. Vo said, wait, hold on. Aaron said, pre-order with a capital RE. Exactly. Machete said, awkward. I was watching another live streamer, so I missed today's podcast. Well, we're only in the middle of it, Machete. We talked a fucking lot about Fallout 76, but there's always the VOD, my dude. Raph Ryan says, sit on your hands then. Raph, I fucking can't. Like, like, I mean, I guess I physically can, but like, it would be, I don't know. I could like sit on one and like lean. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit on my hands. You know what? And Raph, I played with you so much and talked to you so much in Final Fantasy. Like I literally could hear your voice say that to me. Sit on your hands. Like I could hear it happen. Vo says you keep cutting. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to try to stay away from it. I'm sorry.
I just need Heather now just to stand behind you, and every time you touch the microphone, just wham, just right down on your hand.
Just whack me. Okay. All right. So do you want to go on? Are we good with this? Like,
yep. WWE, fix your shit.
No shit.
Coming up next, coming from PC Gamer from Fraser Brown. A little bit on your shtick. Star Wars The Old Republic finally lets you be Kit Fisto.
Well, I guess it's the race that is Kit Fitso, right?
Yeah. Like Nylian or something?
Yeah, which I'm actually kind of surprised that. I guess I just didn't pay attention to. I'm like, I'm going to be human. Like, I never like. I'm going to make something else. Like, that's never been an option for me. I was like, I'm always going to be human. I don't know. I guess I'm a humanist. It didn't register that this was not a playable race you could make for me. Like when you put it in there, I was like, "Fuck, that's right." Like,
so this is the first. Yeah, so this is the first time. This is their new expansion, Onslaught, that just released today as of this recording, and it does introduce a new species. That's right, 8 years later, and yeah, I watched the trailer, the launch trailer here, and I also watched Tally played a little bit. And not gonna lie, every time I look at Star Wars: The Old Republic, I'm like, I really want to play that fucking story.
Yeah, I've only finished 2 of the stories, and like I've always told myself I would go back and play them. And let's be honest, this game is danger close from being canceled. Danger close.
Is it?
Well, I don't understand. I don't want to put that on there, but I just feel like, well, I say that, but like, well, because it's not part of Disney's canon, right? That's the only reason why I say that. So it's like, are they gonna just kind of try to make it their canon? Because they're really big. They were really big about like shutting everything that's not about their shit down. But because, and the only reason why I say that is because the next trilogy that they do in the next couple of years, are going to be KOTOR movies. They're going to be Knights of the Republic set in this universe. So I don't know. I hope they don't cancel because I still want to go back and fucking play it. But he's like the most fun character in the pre. In episode 2, he's like one of the highlights of the Battle of Geonosis because like C-3PO is like his head's on one of the battle droids and he like just like smiles at him and pushes him down. Just like there you go, he pushes him down, and then R2 like rips his head off of the battle droid. So this is such a drag. I don't know why. We just watched that the other night. Just watch all the movies with the kids before the new movie. But yeah, so no, it's not a Twi'lek. Who said that? Someone said in the track right now. Twi'lek's been playable for a minute. This is a different race. I see why you would say that they're kind of similar. But these are amphibian. He's a ridiculous swimmer. I doubt you can't really swim in. You can swim a little bit, but I doubt that he's going to swim faster. They swim underwater. They like live in underwater villages and stuff.
And Arwen's not wrong, because I am definitely that person. I do really want to play the story for Star Wars: The Republic, and yes, fuck NPC stills. Because...
Damn, Arwen just called you out on your bullshit, bro.
She's not wrong. I am definitely about that. I like the story. I like the story that Star Wars: The Republic really gives. And that's where I look at Star Wars: The Republic. I know it's an MMO, but I'd rather just play the stories in that single player aspect. Like even for the actual fucking shit, the instances for what the fuck are they actually called in game? I can't remember.
Dude,
Flashpoints. They're called the flashpoints.
Yes. Yes.
For the flashpoints, you could do it solo and you have your partner with you, or you could just do it into a 4-man, 4-person, 5-person group. And most of the time, I just do everything solo because, like, I don't give a fuck right now. Just let me just do this up.
I mean, even I do that. The Nautilins. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Nautilin. That's what they're called. Yeah, that's right. They're not two legs. They're Nautilins. Wow. Aaron said, "Wow, Trek's still awake." Yeah, she's. Is he supposed to be asleep?
I'm a sleepy boy.
Okay. So just to be clear, I don't want this game to go away, but I have like read that things have been dying when it comes to Star Wars recently.
You're absolutely not wrong.
Yeah, and I don't want this to happen. And now that we're like a danger close to like going to the Disney's like danger close to going to this continuity, and if they don't like everything they release now to like comics and books and stuff, they like viciously make sure that everything is cohesive and everything makes sense. And
well, I mean, this game is still what, thousands and thousands of years before we get to canon.
Before we get to the current trilogy, or the prequel trilogy, I guess would be the first trilogy in the timeline.
Yeah, prequels, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but the next set of movies are being done by the Game of Thrones guys, and it's going to be a trilogy set in this time period. So, like, I don't want it to go. I keep telling myself I've got to sit down and finish this shit. And I just don't, man. Like I get see what happens is, man, I get on like 2 hours, like fucking around my house that I have in there, and I'm just like, God damn, like I don't even like start doing the story because I'm just like changing things around in my room.
It's like, okay, so this picture is nice and done. All right, let's go do an instance. Bedtime. Fuck Heather. Fuck.
I know. That's how it goes. The closure to the trilogy of trilogies, exactly. It's like 1,500 years before Battle of. I think it's longer than that.
I thought it was only 1,000.
Oh wait, for some reason I read like 150. I don't know why I read that. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Ooh, I don't know why. Close.
I know. Eric said, "Wait, what? Game of Thrones guys are doing a Star Wars trilogy? I bet they messed up the ending." Well, to be fair, I think that's why the Game of Thrones ending wasn't. Yeah, to be fair, I think I believe that's why the Game of.
Sorry.
Game of Thrones ending was ruined in the first place. I mean, I think they had Star Wars on that fucking mind. They're like, let's get this shit done. Just fucking have her go crazy. She fucking kills everything. It's fine. Let's just
white girl problem. Let's just go.
Yeah, we gotta go. Fucking Jon Snow's cool. He'll do the thing. He'll fucking live on. It'll be great. And then we're gonna fucking go ride Star Wars, boys. Let's go. Urkel said Game of Thrones people going to take over some movies for Marvel. No, they're going to do a Star Wars trilogy, a Knights of the Old Republic Star Wars trilogy. It's already in the works. It's going to be the next movies that come out after Episode 9. Eric Cole says we are screwed. I know. I'm going to be watching Star Wars until the day I die. Heather goes, it's never going to get boring for you? Fuck no. So Aaron says, what is this though?
This is Star Wars.
The Old Republic online.
So Star Wars: The Old Republic new expansion Onslaught is free for all subscribers, but free players will also notice some changes.
Let's hear this.
Well, that's all it says. Just free players will notice some changes. I'm not even sure what free to players like myself and you will be able to do in Onslaught, but whatever. But it is cool because Rise of the Hutt Cartel and Shadow of Revan expansions are now available for free to everyone. Complete with a bump in the level cap. So if you want to get to all the way to level 75, you will need to pay. So you'll probably have to pick up Onslaught on the marketplace or whatever. Oh, there's UI changes. Oh, cool, neat. Hopefully it's better.
Let's go. Aaron said, "What's the new story though?" I don't know anything.
The new story for Onslaught. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sith versus Jedi, good versus evil, evil versus goody two shoes.
I haven't seen this shit. I'm watching it right now. Yeah, y'all about to be playing this shit tonight after we end this.
Because you see who's back, right? You see who's back?
Oh yeah.
The original for this story, the OG bad guy that I have a statue of that definitely has a broken lightsaber, but I'm not allowed to talk about it because it brings up bad memories of me crying because that was a fucking expensive thing because I got the collector's edition for Star Wars: The Old Republic and I don't even really play the game. Booyah!
Wait, you broke the lightsaber that came with it?
I didn't
Like
break
his
it. The cats broke it.
Bastards. Yeah, I still have that. So that's one of my favorite Star Wars pieces, dude.
Dude,
like
he's so fucking badass.
It's so fucking good. Like it looks like and it's made so well. That was back when collector's editions were fucking collector's editions.
I still
dude.
have the box.
So do I, dude.
Dude, that box
I don't know
great. Fucking tells a story when you turn it.
Can you see it in the background? You might be able to. I don't know where it is. Hold on. You can't really see it. It's behind this chair behind me. Yeah, I still have it back here.
Super glue and duct tape.
Yeah.
That thing is already
Vo says, "Are we starting as level 1 noobs?" I mean, not when I go back and play. Maybe if you start. If you subscribe, you just have to subscribe for 1 month, and you can get like a level boost.
Yep, level boost.
I think you can level. Let's track this everything. I think you level boost to the current, so you can do the current content. I believe.
Yes.
Machete said, "Wait a minute, he died. We killed him." I know that's fucking crazy. He's back. Surprise. That's I guess it's the current theme in Star Wars.
we only cut his hand off. He has a brand new arm.
Epilog said, "Why would my Jedi join the Republic considering they tried to kill the Empire, save my ass from the Eternal Fleet?" I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in the game. Yeah, spoilers. Epic. Fuck, I haven't played it yet. Aaron said, "Cats."
No, it was fucking cats.
Super glue and duct tape. Show the box. Let me show the box. All right, hold on. I'll get the box. Hold on.
Go grab the box, buddy.
I'm gonna do this real quick because I don't want you guys to. You guys can't see what I have on underneath my shirt. So hold on.
Well, there goes the imagination right there, folks.
Well, no one wants to see it. I promise.
You don't know. You don't know our people. Get those views up, buddy. Come on. Woo! Shake it.
Well, I don't want to show it. How about that?
Doesn't matter what the fuck you want, bitch. We do it for the views. For the views.
For the views?
That's right.
I know.
Buttons coming off. What were your cats doing? Have a lightsaber duel? No, the cats got into my room at my aunt's place. The door wasn't shut all the way, and they got in there and they were running around and shit because like cats do, and knocked him over. My aunt like profusely apologized. I'm like, it's okay. It's just a statue.
All right, so first off, bro, I actually still have this fucking thing. Do you remember this thing, dude?
I think I got mine too.
Like, this is okay. So this is absolutely fucking because they didn't have a strategy guide. It was just an explorer's guide, and it's like the map of all the different planets you go to and stuff. Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure all these items have changed. Maybe some of it is still okay. But most of it's different. It just kind of tells you where everything is and stuff like that. But like the game is so drastically different now, I can't see myself ever getting rid of it. So I just keep it on the shelf with the.
I still have my World of Warcraft strategy guide from the launch.
Okay. All right, so this is what he was talking about. This is the Darth Malgus statue. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, man.
Like this is definitely one of my favorite Star Wars pieces. It's very dope.
Yeah, mine got no more lightsaber, no more.
No, dude, no more lightsaber, no more. And this is the behemoth of a fucking box. Like they do not make shit like this no more. Like Jesus. Like this is okay. So this is the front. So this is the front, and then like on the sides, like you got Bastille, Sean for like the Republic, and then. For the Sith, I can't remember the name of this bounty hunter. It's one of the bounty hunters.
I can't remember his name either.
So,
yeah, but you got the trooper on the front and the smuggler on the back, right?
No, on the back is our boy Malgus.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because Malgus is fighting Bastille, and the trooper is fighting the bounty hunter.
That's right. So there you go. There's that. I'm not gonna fucking lean on it the rest of the stream. So there's that. Yeah, it's dope. I love it. Rafron says, pretty sure I saw a Google search for Tifa in there. No, you didn't, because I was looking at the correct way to pronounce Nadalin. Okay, so it's fucking so it's Wikipedia in the other. Okay, just cut it out.
So be sure to pick up Onslaught with Star Wars: The Republic today. And
just so you guys know, all you have to do is subscribe for 1 month, and you get all the expansions. Even if you go on sub, you'll still have the content.
Yep. So next bit of news, because Outer Worlds is the new hotness coming out right now. Twitch Plays is tackling the Outer Worlds right now. Oh no, their shift has ended. Oh no! Well, that's a fucking shame. So everyone remembers what Twitch Plays is, right?
I do.
Steven, what is Twitch Plays?
So Twitch Plays is when you control the character in chat, okay? And all hell breaks loose. The first time I got introduced to this, Pokemon Gen 1. Twitch Plays attempted to play Pokemon Gen 1. You just constantly send commands into the chat, and it's designed to move the character when you do those commands. I watched it for about 20 minutes trying to watch the chat do the fucking the puzzle in the Team Rocket, the one with all the different arrows that send you all over the place. That was so rough. God, it was rough to watch. But yeah, so I guess Twitch Plays is playing out of Worlds. So that's interesting. I guess we're playing Terminator.
Damn, this is a long video. Will you end? Okay. So I will blow this up for you guys. So at the very bottom here are the commands. So forward equals move forward, back, left, right, look up, look down, look left, look right. LB, RB, LT, RT. Like, what the fuck? And of course, again, this is coming from PC Gamer, and they even said it was an annoying experience. I watched it for 5 minutes. I'm like, this is horrible.
I don't. It's one of those things like when you see a car accident. It's like, oh my god, I can't. And then you feel like you've looked at it too long. You're like, oh god, why would I look at that? You know what I mean? Like it's like the same. It's like, oh, who's doing this? Like, it's funny though. To be fair, it's funny. But I think it's going to take him a minute to finish the game.
This is going to be so long. So long to fucking do.
Yeah, dude. Like, just fucking Pokemon Gen 1 took forever.
So yeah, so you can go over to twitch.tv/Obsidian. I think that's their Twitch channel. Yeah, I can minimize it and actually fucking look. Let's go home. Yep, twitch.tv/Obsidian. And actually watch all that and I guess enjoy it.
I mean, I would. For a minute. Or I did for like...
Yeah, I was in there for 5 minutes, man. It's like, I can't do this. I'm out. Just let me wash my hands. And right now they're hosting Angry Joe as he has the other Joe with them as well as they're playing it. And they're just starting at level 5.
Yeah, I watched him a little bit, but I mainly watched I can't remember her name off the top of my head. But yeah, I watched someone else play.
What, Thunderstone?
Yes, Thunderstones. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Look at you remember that. Thank you.
I beat the game in 50 hours. How did you do? Took me in Twitch chat 9,001 hours.
I did. To be fair, if you can't afford the game, you can go play it on Twitch. You can go play it on Twitch chat. Aaron says I played a marble dropping game that someone streams. It was super fun. Every person in chat controls their own marble. I was looking at setting that up. I thought that'd be a lot of fun. So I was looking at setting that up for the stream. I feel like we have enough people on the regular now to where that would be interesting and fun. I think it'd be a good time.
So yeah, I had to show it off that Twitch Plays is doing Outer Worlds, so you could definitely head over to twitch.tv/Obsidian, and if you don't want to play, if you don't want to spend money on it, play it with Twitch Plays. And
there you go.
I will say this: that is a marketing genius to do that. I'm not sure what programming goes with it. I'm pretty sure it's probably someone on the other end of the computer and doing everything that they're telling you that they're typing in. But I just don't know. I'm in my mind with Twitch Plays for Pokemon. Wasn't that just basically an AI that was just reading chat and doing commands?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening here. So Aaron, so simple games and content seems okay. So Aaron, the difference between like marbles, right, is that in marbles, the you control your marble. in a game like this, Twitch chat as a whole controls the character. So like literally someone pushes go forward, someone pushes go back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and it would just be like for like an hour. Just they go left. You pull out a gun, you put away the gun, you pull a gun, you put away the gun, you try to talk up here. So there's like 20% actually trying to do it, and 80% just trying to troll the fuck out of the 20% trying to do it.
I can't wait to see how many days it takes them to leave the planet.
Aaron said Jackbox. Yeah, I'm looking. I think we need to do Jackbox stream too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd be good. I think our next goal will do a Jackbox one. Wars break out. It'll be good.
Wars declared.
War never changes. It's a little back to the Fallout.
And then,
all right.
And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, Google Stadia news. Don't get happy yet. Google Stadia.
Don't worry, I was.
Calm down. Google Stadia players who pre-ordered might not be able to play when it launches.
Oh God! Shut up! Nah.
I love from GameSpot here from Steve Watts' fucking tag. Google Stadia might make you wait, Ia.
That's worse than some shit I would say. Can we not do that? That's ridiculous.
Good job, Steve. Good job. So, go away. So Google Stadia has set a release date of November 19th, but you may not be able to play it right away, even if you pre-ordered a Founders Edition. Google states that the unit will be shipped on a first-come, first basis served. So if you order yours closer to its sellout date, you may have to wait as long as December to start streaming. The Verge reports that while Stadia officially launches at 9 a.m. Pacific on November 19th, the company says not everyone who ordered one will have received theirs. The news was sparked by the announcement that Founders Editions has sold out. Sorry. And Google shifted to instead selling a new Premier Edition. Fuck you,
Sweet.
adult Trex. Fuck you.
You haven't ordered it yet, have you?
I fucking didn't.
Ugh, you're gonna be playing the base shit.
God fucking damn it. Well, to be fair, it is the only thing I'm really missing out on is the Chromecast. I think I have to see what this Premier Edition is. Can you look up the Premier Edition, please, while I continue talking for a little bit?
Sure.
Fuck. This led to the question of Premier Editions would also arrive in time for the November 19 launch. The answer is no, they won't, since Premier Editions won't ship by that date, but Google paired that with clarifying that Founders Editions wouldn't necessarily have shipped either. That's not good!
All right, so
Yeah,
for the same 129, the Premier Edition gives you early access and also comes with Chromecast Ultra and 3 months of the Pro subscription, but includes the standard white Stadia controller. It doesn't include a Buddy Pass, and you don't get to reserve. Yeah, and so fuck me, I guess, huh, buddy? And you don't get to reserve a unique Stadia name.
Oh, you can go fuck yourselves. What? For the same price?
Yep.
Oh, hell nah. Fuck you, Google. Mm-mm.
Oh, no. Hell nah. Google, y'all up and done it.
He can do that. He's dark enough. So they're even the Founders Editions that folks have ordered. It's a first come, first serve, so you're not going to get it on November 19th. Some of you'll be getting it throughout the next 2 weeks after launch, going probably into December itself. But I will have to say, Premier Edition, you're not Founders. I'm not getting my Midnight Blue controller. I think the Buddy Pass is the biggest thing I'm pissed about with that price. I understand. The price itself, it's including everything but the Midnight Blue controller and that Buddy Pass. Fuck the controller. I'm okay with the white. I really wanted that Buddy Pass for, guess what? My buddy.
I'll just fuck myself. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Aaron said, I still know what this is, though. Is it a console PC hybrid? Sort of, not really. I mean, it's essentially a console that's not a console. Like it's a streaming. Like you stream games. You don't have to install anything or anything like that. You just plug in and play. Like it's sort of like how you watch Netflix, right? Like instead
Yeah.
you're
It's
going into Google
Netflix but
Stadia
gaming.
and you're selecting a game and you're playing it. It's definitely it's not the first of its kind, but it's the first of its kind that seems that it might actually work out. Because there were a couple of things before, and the technology wasn't there. Aaron says, "So it's a PS4? No, it's not really a
Aaron,
PS4.
it's Netflix but games.
Yeah, Netflix but games.
The only thing you need is either a controller, a tablet, or a phone. That's
right.
it.
So you start the app, and in the app you have your either the games you got for free by subscribing or your purchase games. Like you can purchase any games that are out. Well, not any ones, but most new games that come out are coming out for it, and you'll be able to play like the game if you're playing on if you're streaming it on a 4K TV, right? If you have the app on a 4K TV, you'd be able to play it in 4K like it's supposed to. If your internet is high enough and good enough, it's supposed to stream the game in 4K. So it's Minecraft story mode on Netflix. I never played is Minecraft story mode a game?
Dude,
on Netflix?
I don't fucking know. I thought it was a video.
No, like imagine your PS4, right? But instead of a console, it's just an app, right? And you have to be connected to the internet. And so you open your app up, your PS4 app, and in it is the games that you've bought. And you just select your game and you can instantly start playing it. You don't have to install it or download it or anything. You just select it because you bought it, and then boom, you're playing it. Let's just use God of War as an example. God of War is Sony exclusive, won't be on here. But say you bought God of War, you bought it digitally on the Google Marketplace. So you go into your Google Stadia app on whatever device you're playing it on, and you have your controller connected to your Chromecast or your TV or something. And you just select it, and then you can start playing it like you'd be playing on the PS4, just on the Google Stadia.
So like you said, with it, because I went to the tweet here, you get the clearly white controller. I did not need you to have that kind of adjective with it. With the Chromecast Ultra, you get the 3 free months of Stadia Pro, including Destiny 2: The Collection, which does feature Shadowkeep and all previous expansions and the latest season pass. So, but still, that buddy pass, man, I think that's probably the biggest thing I'm pissed about. It's the same, if you're keeping it the same price, and if anything is missing, that bitch needs to get lowered. That buddy pass, lower it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be that guy. It's like, but so I can give it to my buddy? Nah, lower the price. But you still get a controller and the Chromecast. I don't give a fuck. Lower the price. Because without my buddy, I'm now paying $130 for basically single player. Because God forbid if anyone else I know who's getting that fucker. Hi DST. But man, I'm so pissed. Like, I just really want the buddy pass. Like, I think I'm probably gonna make a tweet. It's like, can we get the fucking buddy pass, Black Peas,
Yes.
for the premiere? Like, shit.
I like the idea of you getting the buddy pass.
I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you. Let's see the difference. What's the difference between Founders and Premiere? Premiere Edition will include a Chromecast controller in clearly white, 3 months of Pro, and access to the Destiny 2 collection, and the Founders Edition includes the Buddy Pass and the ability to secure a Stadia name with it. God, oh my God, it's the same price. Two things are missing, and it's the same price, man. Fuck that. I'm so upset. Fine. Whatever. Google. Probably still gonna get my money.
Damn you, Google. Damn you, Google. Damn you.
I mean, really, is it too much to ask that if you have the Founders Edition, we're losing specifics, we're losing some features, and the price is still the same. I'm calling bullshit on it. Calling bullshit. Super bullshit.
Let's call it.
I'm probably gonna get attacked by everybody. It's like, if I'm not getting these two, the price needs to go down. Everybody will come back. It's like, you shouldn't have gotten it when you got it before. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a middle class American and I have bills to pay. I am so sorry. I'm also someone who spends thousands of dollars on my computer. But that's okay. I'll still get it.
You understand my making this statement. I'm also someone that spends $1,000 on my computer fighting over what you get in the Google Stadia.
But I'm doing it for my buddy. I'm doing it for my buddy.
That's fine. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just just pointing out the hypocrisy.
I haven't spent money on my computer in a long time. She deserves it though. Yes, you two do. Mwah, mwah.
Are you good?
Maybe.
Do we need to end the stream right now? Wait. So I can play like Halo and Super Mario with this thing?
No.
Not neither one of those games. because
I just imagine Aaron asking that, like Ice-T from SVU. It's like, hold on. So you mean I need to get a new console? Nah, Ice-T, you don't need a new console. This is a whole thing streaming. Hold up. I can play Halo and Super Mario? No, those are not part of this game. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, and the reason why you can't play Halo is because it's like an Xbox, like it's a Microsoft, like it's a standalone property.
Yes.
And Super Mario is Nintendo. So why do I want this? Because you can play games like Destiny, Division 2, like all the third party stuff, everything from Ubisoft, everything from Blizzard, everything from Activision, I guess, Rockstar. They haven't really announced it, but I would.
Oh, I think Red Dead 2 is coming for it.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe that Red Dead 2 wouldn't find its way on there, stuff like that. Which, to be fair, with the amount of you want to fucking talk about ganking in Fallout 76, the amount of fucking ganking that happens in Red Dead Redemption 2 online, I'll pay for a fucking private server for that. Can I get a fucking private Red Dead Redemption 2 server, please?
Yes.
Fucking Rockstar.
100%.
I'll spend more. Dude, give me that. I'll spend fucking $15-20 a month, but I don't give a fuck. Let me get a private Red Dead 2 server. God damn. Whoa, you can't do nothing in that game, bro. Oh man, you have to like go find somewhere like out in the wilderness away from. You can't go near a town.
We'll have to be in the snow. We have to be in the mountains. We have to be in the mountains and do everything that we can. We'll be mountain.
Yeah, like
folk.
it's. Aaron said, "So why do I want this? I'm not the demographic guy." No, you didn't know.
You are
the demographic. Well, I mean, not if you have a P.
The purpose of the Google Stadia is to allow the big games that we know from on the consoles and on PC to be played anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. So, as Destiny 2 is really on the PC, on the consoles, I can play it already on my computer at work, but now I can, and on the, no, it's not on the Switch, but I can now take my phone, I can even take my tablet, and actually play Destiny 2 on my tablet or phone at the bar, and on my lunch break, no alcohol, and I can just play it anywhere. You could be sitting at a baseball game because baseball sucks and just playing a video game because you're only dragged to the baseball game because you want to make sure your folks are happy, but you really don't care about their happiness because they don't care about yours because clearly you're at a baseball game and you'd rather play a video game.
It sounds like you have some regrets.
I have a little bit. Yeah, can't confirm.
Just saying. For me, it's like, when you fucking have to go to your in-laws for the holidays for like Thanksgiving and that one day during Christmas, and like everybody's just watching stupid shit on TV and like no one's fucking talking, everybody's just sitting there. That's why I get the fucking Go Stadia. Repeats last comment. I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Like I'm just saying here.
I'm there for the technology because I'm absolutely digging the technology for it.
Yeah, like Trex is just trying to.
I love my Switch. I absolutely love my Switch. So the Google Stadia just doing that for better games, yeah, I'm there for it.
It's on my shirt. It's shit on my shirt. Okay, so are we good? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think that's it.
I've been going for a good minute. Got a little heated there for Fallout 76, but
always do.
Yeah, we always do. It's Aaron's better games.
More high definition games than mostly what
Yeah,
the Switch can do
yep.
remotely.
Yeah. Like The Witcher 3, you'll be able to play it in 4K as compared to what. But I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, let's be fair. Everybody that playing The Witcher 3 on the Switch was not expecting it to look anything like it does on the console.
No,
but it definitely looks drastically different. I just was gonna say that. I watched it at first. I was like, oh, I want to play 3 on the Switch, and then I like watching. I was like, I'm good. I'll play on the Xbox. But to be fair, if you don't have an Xbox or PS4 and PC, to be fair, if you don't have it on the other console, it's good. Don't break Trex, please. He won't. He never will. He's resilient.
That's the word.
Yes. All right. So that's it for tonight. I hope
you made it this far.
That's right. If you made, I'm not. Can I get there?
Yes.
Thank you. If you've made it this far and you're watching on YouTube, you're okay. You're literally like 2.5 hours into. Just come watch it live, okay? At twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. That's where we're at. And it's a new night now. It's no longer Tuesday nights. We're doing it Monday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Unless anything changes, we'll let you know. But right now, it's Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We're doing the NotA game report. It was Tuesday nights, but Trucks has to work now on Tuesday nights because of some stuff with his job.
I'm a comedian.
Have you seen The Joker yet?
I have not. You guys saw that on your anniversary, right?
Yeah, I'm going to leave that out. Okay,
Shit.
So for anybody that's seen The Joker, knows what joke I was about to make, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I saw the Jimmy Fallon meme.
Anyway, have you seen the meme I posted? I guess not, Rap. I don't think I have. So if you're watching on YouTube, come watch us. Twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. Every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we're talking all the video games. You can join on. You say, well, what's the incentive? The incentive is you get to talk trash this whole time. I try to keep with the chat as much as possible. But again, this is one of the most popular things we do, I think. I mean, and you guys come in and you chat a lot. And so it's hard for me to keep up now. But I try to keep as much as I possibly can. So come and join the conversation. That's what matters. Come join the conversation. Okay. All right. So let's go over where we all are. Okay. This is where we all are. So the group as a whole is at Nerds the APOC on Twitter or on Facebook. Just search for Nerds the Apocalypse. But don't forget, be able to see your real name. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing anything with it. So we're on Facebook. And I post some videos there. We talked about that last week. So there's some videos that go up on there and our Twitter. So if you're at Nerds of the Epoch. We are on Instagram, but to be fair, I just kind of put the videos that put up on Twitter and Facebook right now. So if you want to follow us there, you can too. It's at Nerds of the Epoch there as well. Me personally, I am at Stevie B 5986 on Twitter. Always talking that shit on the Twitter, having fun. Trex, where can we find you, buddy?
Find me over on the Twitter as well, over on This Is Trex, and of course over on twitch.tv/TrexLight.
There you go. And that's where we all are. All right. So we love you, awesome nerds. And we had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for your opinions. I know it gets heated, but it's all in love, right? We're all just talking shit to each other. It's a lot of fun.
Honk.
Honk. That's right. We're all just a bunch of gooses. You know what I mean? We're all just a bunch of geese. Fuck. Oh,
no,
don't
it's gooses. That. It's gooses now.
Is it gooses or
Canadian
is it
gooses?
No, it's wait. You're confused. Is it gooses or it's geese?
It's gooses.
Next thing you're gonna tell me that all is male cows. Geese. Thank you.
The brown ones.
Wait,
give you
are there
milk?
Brown cows give you chocolate milk?
That's where it comes from.
I don't think that's right. So where do you get strawberry milk from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's gross.
Well, when a mommy cow and a daddy cow really like each other.
Science with Trex, I know. All right. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We love you guys. I'm, of course, Stevie B, and that beautiful mocha man next to me is.
Tracks.
And we're Nerds of the Apocalypse. And we'll see you next week on the NotA Game Report.
So Joker was good, huh?
Okay, so the thing about Joker, right? And I'm probably gonna talk about it more when we have this and talk about anniversary stuff. But the problem I have with Joker is that it's really good. Don't get me wrong; it's a great movie, all right. But I just can't picture this version of the Joker having conflict with Batman. It just doesn't resonate. Like I could never picture the two of them, like him doing stuff to fuck with Batman. I could that's the whole movie. I was trying to make that happen in my head. And even at the end, where because doesn't go full Joker, like the last 15, 20 minutes of the movie, that's that's going to be a thing, right? So even the last, like when he goes full Joker, I still like couldn't imagine it. So I've read rumors that the sequel's been greenlit and it's supposed to take place years later. So maybe they'll prove me wrong. But it was a fantastic movie. But you could have put you could have put any kind of makeup on this person. You could have put if you just took the Joker name out and like not had like Thomas Wayne as a character, it would have been the same. It would have been just like a movie. So I don't know.
I think that's probably one thing I'm going to enjoy about it is the fact that it's not a DC movie. It's not going to be a comic book movie. Yeah,
like Thomas Wayne is in it, and Bruce Wayne is in it very little. He's not in it for much at all. But that's not really as far as you see it in the trailer. But they're in it very little, and they're not really part of the story. Thomas Wayne is part of the story for sure. But it's like a deep dive into mental illness and the like effects non-treated mental illness has on society. Essentially, it's very powerful movie. I'll say that. But again, like it's just hard for me to picture the conflict. So if they do that route and they like, because I'd be fine if they like made a Batman for that universe. Like for me, the DC stuff doesn't have to integrate anymore. Like it's just like fuck it, just put something out that's good for fuck's sake. Just do something that's good. I just want to watch something good. Yeah, like just so if they like made it its own thing, its own universe, and its own Batman, like I'd be fine with that. But we'll have to see. But I think it'd be dumb at this point. I think that was definitely making a sequel, just because of how popular. I don't know. You gonna go see it?
Probably soon in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna try. I'm trying, even with wanting to spend $103 to get to Stadia, I'm trying to fight every bone in my body right now to impulse buy it because I have an apartment coming up.
That's right, dude. Dude, it's just all about them credit cards. Just get like 100 of them, dude.
Stop it.
Dude, this is what you do. You get in there, and don't get an apartment. Like, buy a house, right? And then once you have your cars and you're good, and then just like claim bankruptcy, you fucking wipe them clean. That's you're fucked for 7 years, but fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck 'em.
Or fake your death.
Well, I could definitely do that.
Like.